Why'd you guys say Sunny V2? There's a car chase? Another. Oh, let's fucking go, dude. Wait, is that Miss Audi? What the fuck? Ladies and gentlemen, we got another car chase content ready to go. Let's do it before we watch Kid Nation. Okay, we got a car chase happening right now. Southbound on Central Avenue, East 16th Street, downtown Los Angeles. Let's go. Let's get it. Don't get it twisted. We have a black SUV evading the authorities right now. He is not going entirely too fast, but doesn't seem to be following. Los Angeles Police Department is following closely, but not super close. They are not ready to try to take this car off the road at this point. Seemingly, he's on the exit ramp now, ladies and gentlemen. It seems to me like he is going off the I-10 on the Santa Monica Freeway off of Alameda. That's right. Going on a nice Sunday drive at a comfortable pace so far. That's right. Hopefully we'll be able to get some audio out of this. Maybe SkyMap 7 can give us some more additional details. Suspect is now firmly on I-10 East. That's right. He's on the 10. He's going down eastbound. Now, there's not going to be a lot of traffic at 344 on a Sunday afternoon at I-10. And it seems like the suspect is gaining speed. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at what's going on here as I put some score. Let's take a look. All right. Seems to me like the suspect is actually getting faster and faster over here, passing by cars swiftly. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The cops are actually following at a reasonable pace here. Now they're catching up a little bit. Doesn't seem like the Los Angeles Police Department is interested in trying to intercept anytime soon. There's not many opportunities for this Blazer to be able to evade the authorities at this speed. This is an old car. Don't know how long this car can go. We don't know. We don't have any idea how much fuel is in its tank. Suspect is now on California 60, taking the exit off of Whittier Boulevard near Boyle Heights. I forgive you, but the ABC guys will always say wrongly and redundantly rate of speed. What is this? What the fuck is this, bro? What? Why did you guys play Empty Bed? Why do you guys want me to play that? What is that, like RP music? GTA RP? Oh my god. There are so many fucking... Oh my god, you guys are insane. Give me Power Glove, dude. That's what I need to listen to, okay? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It seems to me like this Blazer is blazing up and down the Pomona Freeway. That's right, he's picking up speed. Doesn't seem like he's going to be stopping anytime soon on the Pomona Freeway, California 60. He's got the need for speed, ladies and gentlemen. That's a Ford Expedition. Get your hog vehicles right. I apologize. Is this like not as much fun without like... It's not as much fun without the fucking hog... The hog commentators like saying dumb shit. All right, it seems to me like the cops have called a backup. No word from the California patrol here. Oh, okay. All of a sudden, we're taking Hamble Street. We're going into back roads right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is about to get tricky. This is when the cops are going to get up close and personal. But unfortunately, there might be a lot of civilians in the neighborhood. As you can see, they're out and about, which provides a unique opportunity for additional police brutality. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Will he do a K-turn? And will he get away? Will the cops unleash the rabid dogs on the K9 unit on unsuspecting civilians, folks? So many trials, so many opportunities for the police to be behaving in this inherently and incredibly violent, animalistic capacity. He's blowing through the stop signs, ladies and gentlemen. I'm surprised that the cops haven't taken out their RPGs and shot the fucker down so far. I mean, these are stop signs. These are traffic violations that are being avoided. Oh, that's a close one in front of that Mini Cooper. Makes a quick right turn onto East 1st Street. Somebody think about the unsuspecting individuals on a leisurely Sunday stroll. This does not seem to be a leisurely Sunday stroll for our suspect here, ladies and gentlemen. It seems to me like a homeless van that they just passed by. Another opportunity for the cops to kill homeless people. This is what they would be doing, as a matter of fact, if they weren't chasing this terrible criminal right here. They would probably be armed with muskets. There's another cop that just was chilling, chilling, that he just passed by. The getaway is 20 miles per hour, but it seems to me like the Long Island Beach Expressway is perhaps when he will pick up a little bit more speed. Let's turn to our Animal Come music, ladies and gentlemen. This was brought to you by Animal Come Music. Suspect is immediately taking the exit. Oh, there's another squad car waiting at the exit right there, but he evades it perfectly. Some of these back streets might not have any sort of throughway, so at which point our suspect might be trapped. The beautiful soccer field right there on Michigan Avenue. All right, suspect makes a left turn, or right turn, sorry. With the units giving chase close up. Okay, he's on the wrong side of the road, ladies and gentlemen. He's driving on the wrong side. Wait, no, this is a one-way. Never mind. Oh, no, it is on the wrong side of the road, ladies and gentlemen. It seems like he doesn't have anyone in front of him, so that's good. But is he going to blow through another light? Nope. Seemingly, the light was turning green exactly at that opportunity. All right, where is he going? He's going down Mednick Civic Center Way at Southgate at East Los Angeles, ladies and gentlemen. He's on the wrong side of the road one more time. He's driving on the wrong side, near missing onlookers left and right. The police are having a hard time giving chase. It seems to be like he's upgraded his tactics here, driving on the wrong side of the road. God forbid he drives on the bike lane like every other goddamn Californian. Bro thinks he's British. All right, there it is. He's still crossing a red light at an intersection. That was a dangerous prospect. He's still on Arizona Avenue on the wrong side. As you can see, some cars are now pulling out of the way. Oh, that's a near miss. Okay. If he loses the choppers, it's going to be a big W for him. He's got the windows down. Okay. A couple more near misses. It seems like the police are no longer on his tail as close, given how deadly a collision might be here in the middle of midday traffic on South Federally Avenue. However, as long as the police helicopter is on him, it will be very hard for him to get away. That's right. Nope, it seems to be like the cops are still hot on his tail in pursuit. Now he's going down Verona Street. How does this literally happen every Sunday in LA? It's because people are bored. And also because we have made crime illegal in Los Angeles. That is how. To our listeners who are watching and asking, why does this happen? Oh my God, he just passed by some pedestrians that were crossing the crosswalk. Terrifying, but luckily, our suspect is, as a matter of fact, a pretty decent driver here. He is bobbing and weaving through the crowd down Ferris Avenue, turning on to Telegraph Road. Is this in Spanish?
Supuestamente estuvo involucrada en un asalto de un miembro del departamento del alguacil. Al momento se desconoce si ese oficial fue herido, pero esa es una persecución que ha estado en las autopistas, la autopista 10, en las calles del este de Los Ángeles.
Are you guys fucking joking when you send me this? Like, unironically. Or is this like a weird opportunity for you to flex and be like, oh, I didn't realize it was Spanish, dog. Like, fuck. I didn't realize it was in Spanish. It's just, it's my first language, you know? Like, what? They're saying he assaulted an officer? Seems to me like this man has done nothing wrong. MILF Manor said that's racist to speak your first language. You're turning to the mom from MILF Manor. Well, if this video has no commentary and you turn around and say, hey, don't worry, there's a video with commentary, I expect you to tell me that the video is in English, considering I can't speak Spanish, motherfucker, can I? It's no different than watching this video versus watching a Spanish video in that circumstance, is it? I'm going to be watching it on fucking mute anyway. Dumbass.
North on Garfield from Olympic.
Oh, their commentary sucks.
Traffic on Garfield is light. Now, you may be wondering, where are the units? Well, they're in surveillance mode, which means we're not going to see them. It's going to be just the airship overhead.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Por favor. Hablo español, that's right.
We're entering Montebello. Yes, entering Montebello. Ooh, wrong side of the road. Oh.
Okay, this person is worse than me at commentary.
Holding my breath every time he's doing that. Every time he's on the wrong side of the road with cars coming right at him. We're in Montebello now. Hello to our friends here in Montebello.
Este hombre es un criminal. Why debe ser asesinado? There you go. I'm giving you fucking hog commentary in Spanish. Este hombre es un criminal y debe ser asesinado.
And we are hearing that in addition to being wanted for assault with a deadly weapon on a peace officer,
La policía no puede hacer nada malo.
So also wanted for assault with a deadly weapon, but that was actually a shooting. So a little bit of traffic here, squeezing past cars. So now that we know he may also be wanted for a shooting, that means this guy could possibly be armed.
Amo a la policía, ladies and gentlemen. Amo a la policía.
Is still asking for those units to remain in surveillance mode, which means we're not going to see any units behind him. It's going to be airship only for the time being on this one. Eastbound on Via Acosta. And I'll remind you, before we got over this pursuit, we heard that he drove either through or by a park with children playing. So it's been a very dangerous
Yeah. Es un verdadero problema que la policía no tenga fondos suficientes. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Es un verdadero problema que la policía no tenga fondos suficientes. Yep.
Wrong side of the road. Wilcox at Beverly. LA County Sheriff's Department pursuits usually don't last this long, so it's actually a little bit out of the ordinary.
La policía no es una pandilla violenta,
The watch commander would cancel
and
it.
anyone who tells you otherwise is actually lying.
Person is wanted for
That's
so
right.
high, possible shooting
I could
and
actually
assault
do
with a
my,
deadly
I could
weapon.
actually
right
do
here,
like a better
officer,
Spanish
right
accent.
there.
Oh my God,
That
a
was
near
my
miss.
fellow police
Ladies
unit.
and gentlemen, he's
So
driving on the wrong side,
notified
and he
the
passed through a
person in their area,
cruiser.
But they're not in the mix, and that unit.
La policía no es una pandilla
The
violenta.
driver of this dark-colored older model Suburban. Copy. I'm going to zoom in here so we can try to figure out what car it is. Probably an Expedition is what Saro thinks. Our car guru up here. In a residential neighborhood still. Gives me a chance to look inside if we can see a passenger. I don't think so. I think I'm just seeing him.
Esta persona está claramente equivocada. Supongo que es pobre. Su coche está roto.
You can't see inside, so it makes it difficult for us to know. Dead end coming up, so let's see what he does. Cul-de-sac. This may be it. Let's see.
Oh
There
my
we go.
God, he's getting out of the car. It's a foot chase, ladies and gentlemen.
It is a male dressed in all black, jumping fences here, Loma Road. He's just on the
He's
back
bailed.
of this home.
Oh, there's cop cars right there on Loma Road. En la parte superior de la hora hay una pausa publicitaria de 3 minutos. En la parte superior de la hora hay una pausa publicitaria de 3 minutos.
There he is.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Here,
En
I'll
la parte superior de la hora hay una pausa publicitaria de 3 minutos.
He thought he could hide in a garbage can. What a dumb moment here. If you no longer want to see those ads at the top of the hour, all you need to do is subscribe, which you can do for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime. By connecting your Amazon Prime account there, Twitch account to get 1 free Prime subscription a month. Here he is. Suspect is jumping over someone else's.
This is going to put it back on the bigger street. So at least
Gonna be
we'll
on it. He's-
behind,
This is sick, dude. He's doing parkour. Cops are now getting out of their cruisers to also make chase on foot. Seems he's doing an age-old hide-in-the-bush strat here. Very effective in Grand Theft Auto No Pixel. Right, ladies and gentlemen. You can hide the 3-minute ad break at the top of the hour by getting gifted a sub if you're lucky, because a 3-minute ad break is happening right now, whether you like it or not, unless you're subscribed. Here's a 3-minute ad break now.
So he should be there. all black. He's the only person we saw come out of the vehicle. He didn't. As far as I saw, he's still there.
Ay caramba.
So essentially, we're at Lincoln and 18th Street. Yeah, he should be in those bushes. Didn't see him come out.
Baby Backs Ribs, thank you for the 5 gifted. Excelion of Zune, thank you for the 5 gifted. You are the Latino Rachel Dolezal for real.
Yeah.
Rahel Dolezario. Oh, they're bringing out the dogs. They're waiting for the K9 unit. They're going to bust out those K9 unit doggos very quickly. A bunch of big boys, bunch of good boys.
Where he's still hiding here in the bushes off of Lincoln Avenue. Lincoln and 18th.
Raquel del Rosario. What if he's not there? What if he just like crawled his way through the bush? Muy bien. 9 out of 10. Thank you for the segue rating.
So we're right at the intersection of Lincoln and 18th Street. I don't see him because he's wearing all black, but that's where I last saw him.
The bush strat is OP against the fucking police chopper though. Like, let's be real. That's a good strat. However, the police were unfortunately for the criminal, entirely too fast at getting out of the cruiser. Sucks that they were directly outside of where he dropped out. They're trying to cover all angles here, making sure that if there's any exit, if there's an exit on any of the streets here, they're blocking all the pathways.
The vehicle came to a stop at the end of a cul-de-sac. The driver got out, took off running. He jumped a couple fences behind these homes, and the last location where we saw him was in this brush area, just at the intersection of Lincoln Avenue and 18th Street. So you see that squatty car. They're basically right there where we last saw him, and we don't believe he kept jumping fences after that. The deputy down there says that the brush area there is too thick, so they can't really see anyone in there, and this individual was wearing all black, which will make it a little bit more difficult to spot him. But what they'll do is bring out a K9. So I hear the request taking place right now, so they'll bring out the K9 officer, and that should assist in their efforts to detain this person. You see officers, or deputies rather, that are also in the driveway for this home.
Poor guy, dude. His
So
house is surrounded with cops now.
Deputies knock on the door of this home so that they can open up the gate for them.
You know they're not going to be fucking hesitant to shoot too.
So we're in Montebello, is where this all ended.
That's not a Mini Cooper. That's a Bronco.
Hey, Jamie, they're still trying to detain him. He's likely in these bushes. Lincoln Avenue and 18th Street in Montebello. So you see the deputy.
I hope he combat logged, dude.
Knocking to ask the occupants if they can unlock the fence for them, or at least give them the key to do it.
I really want him to make his way through the bushes and escape somehow through like this area right here, because that's the one area they haven't actually like, oh, now they have cops there, but they didn't originally. So while everyone was hyper focusing on this area, if he like cut through here, he could have already like evaded authorities. I don't think he has, but that would be pretty funny if he did.
The vehicle checks clear, which means nobody else is inside, and we didn't see anybody else get out other than that male driver. So he's likely in these bushes here, because that is pretty thick.
You saw his shoe? No, you didn't.
You think so?
You can see him right next to the ladder? No, you can't. You're making that up. Why are you such a liar? Why?
Yeah, so that's where you have deputies.
Wait, what is this?
Yes.
They're such
So they're looking at
thumbos,
those
dude.
bushes in case he went that way. And then we have these deputies looking at these bushes, which is where we last saw him. So I think this is where he's gonna be.
So apparently they're chasing him because he assaulted a police officer or something. Which is why I'm surprised at how like slow they were to fucking go after him originally. Usually they just go guns blazing when that happens, you know?
So the deputies are in communication with the homeowner of this property, and that person is telling the deputies that there is in fact a thick area of brush right next to his property, which is that right there. And he said that oftentimes people experiencing homelessness live in those bushes. So there's a chance that there could be an innocent person there in the brush as well.
Well, technically they're homeless, so I don't believe that they're innocent anyway. Innocent until proven guilty. More like if you're homeless, you're a criminal.
Specifically are looking for that driver wearing all black. Of course, he could try to take off his sweater. Try to
Cops hear that and they literally go, "Oh, cool, more people for target practice." You know what I mean? Cops are like, "Oh shit, we should just start blasting then."
18th Street, Montebello.
Yeah. Cops are like, cops are now gonna be like, "All right, well, I guess we can bomb the tree line now." We've the homeowner has given us the go ahead to cleanse these streets. Apogee 19, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Well, 10 total. Thank you. There is no thermal vision? No, I don't think so. I don't think they just like have thermal vision like that. I don't know how that works in the middle of daylight too. Police helis do. Well, they're underfunded, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's really wrong with society nowadays. I don't think. Wait. No, cops don't have thermal vision either. It's a violation of the 4th Amendment. Why did I go along with that? No, cops don't have thermal vision. No, they don't. Do cops have thermal vision? I don't think so. Wasn't this a Supreme Court case? I'm pretty sure this was like a violation, right? Oh, I guess they do use thermal imaging. They use it to find grow houses. They can't use it as a probable cause to search a home for grow-ups or the like.
The homeowner there, it's actually a deputy. Yeah, so one of the deputies is now in the house.
What the fuck? Why is he in the house?
Great canine officer now on scene. So what they'll do is they'll bring the canine in and then they'll make announcements. They will do it in English and in Spanish, and they will let the person know that the canine is on scene, and if that they release him, that there's a good probability that the dog is going to bite him and it's going to hurt. And a lot of the times, just the threat alone will get that person to surrender. So we'll see what happens here. Again, the brush here is very thin.
I wasn't wrong.
This
There was a
person
Supreme
wearing
Court
all black,
case.
so it's difficult for the deputies on the ground to figure out exactly where he is at. But as far as we know, he's still somewhere here. This is where we
Oh,
last
they.
saw him,
Oh,
south
dude,
of
yeah.
Avenue and 18th Street in Bonham.
It's not restricted. Oh, I was wrong. The Supreme Court case allowed them to do it. I thought that there was a Supreme Court case that said that it was a clear violation of the Fourth Amendment to just like randomly use thermal vision and therefore you can't use it. That was silly of me. For the record, if you ask me what my opinion is, no, I don't think they should be able to use thermal vision, especially because even on accident, they could just like, I guess even on accident, it's a violation of people's like, it's a violation of the Fourth Amendment. It's like unlawful search.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I kind of wanted to see what was across the street. Looks like it's a park. Everything else is residential.
For it to be valid, you need a court order. I agree with your idea that the army crawled away from the spot they think he's in. Yeah. I don't know if there's any connect. I don't know if he could like hop that fence in time to get to the other side and then still continuously crawl away and then get out through the backside, because I know for a fact that they were not covering that angle originally. That's the only way for him to get out of the situation. If he just like crawled through the bushes, hopped that fence back there while they were hyper focused on this side, because they covered every angle on the left side, but they only got to the right side angle later. Which if he did, that he would be the GOAT. You can see him jumping the bushes here. Yeah, no, we watched it, yeah. He broke through that little barrier there. He jumped. We watched it from the other side. He hopped the fence. We know that. And then he went into the bush, went here, and then he stopped. He doesn't seem to be moving after that, though. And he's not shaking any of the bush, so he could literally just be there. However, we don't know, and he could have just like, seems like he's right there. The bushes are still moving in that area. But there are so many opportunities for him while the helicopter's not looking in that direction, where the cops are not looking in that direction, for him to be able to just like move slowly but surely through there. That's the only direction he can get out of.
Again, thank you very much for watching us on WCLA and all of our streaming platforms. The search continues for the driver involved in this pursuit that started in East Los Angeles, ended in Montebello. I'm going to quickly just say a few words for our sister station, Telemundo, before resuming our coverage in English. Buenas tardes, una vez más desde el helicóptero. Yo soy Eliana Moreno. Sobre el final de la persecución policíaca que les mostramos hace unos 15 minutos. Es una persecución que empezó en el este de Los Ángeles y continúa en
Yeah,
las
cops
calles
were
y
all
las
already on
avenidas
the
en
other
el
side,
área,
I think. Yeah,
hasta que
you're right.
finalmente llegó aquí a Montebello, a la calle, o más bien la avenida Loma, donde el conductor abandonó el vehículo y se dio a la fuga corriendo detrás de esta propiedad y después se brincó la pared y terminó en la parte de atrás de esta casa, localizada, como les digo, al final de la calle en la avenida Loma. Y después el conductor se fue a correr al lado de estos árboles y es donde el helicóptero lo vio por la última vez y también es donde nosotros lo vimos por la última vez. Entonces los oficiales del departamento del alguacil están afuera de la
Why
casa,
can't the cops go into the
también en
bushes
la
after him?
calle que
Bro, are you
queda
kidding me?
justo al lado de
You
esos
think
árboles.
police
Esto
officers
es
are
en
going
la
to
avenida
demonstrate
Mexicana de
agility?
la calle 18,
Like, the number one
donde
response
la
in that
búsqueda
situation is, like, the real reason is because they're just afraid and they're not going to do that. But they're going to say, like, oh, he might have a cop. Why the fuck would they? Like, you would be expecting cops to demonstrate agility and also, more importantly than that, bravery. Okay? No cop is ever going to do either of those things. If anything, if this guy truly is like a cop assaulter, okay, if he had killed a cop, they would literally blow this entire house up, including the tree line, before doing anything else. Straight up. They would light the tree line on fire, and they would most likely blow up the house in the process, too. The fact that they actually have just surrounded him and haven't been, like, moving in is kind of interesting, considering that he may have assaulted a police officer. That's surprising. Because if there's one thing that cops do, if there's one thing that cops can't fucking stand, it's when a motherfucker, you know, assaults one of their own or kills one of their own. No, el perro K9. Esta es la policía. But yeah, because he was armed, they believe he's armed and dangerous, which is also the reason why they will not risk their lives like that. El perrito. ¿Dónde está le perrito? La perrito. El perrito. Sorry, not a lot. You guys like that? This is a fucking dual language broadcast now, dude. I'm hitting it on all angles over here. It's crazy. We're learning about constitutional rights. We're learning Spanish. It's like Duolingo, you know? It's actually a triple language broadcast. There's Turkish too. I forgot. You're putting the emphasis on the wrong letter for policía. It's on the last I. What? Policía. I'm saying it right. Policía! Is that guy naked? Estamos en vivo y en directo aquí en Los Ángeles. Tenemos a un criminal escondido entre los árboles. La policía está esperando el perro K9. K9, but people don't say K9. They probably say K9, right? Is this like a It's one of those words that like it just makes sense in English, so you just say it in English. Se dice canino. Valorante es un juego para bebés. Valorante. Color. Valorante, juego de niños. Mira dibujos animados, gráficos para hacer niño jugador. Feliz como programa para niños. Muñequito Valorante mundo con un arco iris. No come Counter-Strike con corredor oscuro y pistola realística. Valorante como casa de muñecas. Valorante jugador correr desde CSGO miedo del mundo oscuro y realismo. Valorante juego de niños. Mira dibujos animados, gráficos para hacer niño jugador. Feliz como programa para niños. Muñequito Valorante. Mundo con un arco iris, no como Counter-Strike con corredor oscuro y pistola realística. Valorante como casa de muñecas. Valorante jugador correr desde CSGO miedo del mundo oscuro y realismo. That's gotta be Google translated. There's no fucking way. That's gotta be fucking stupid and ¿Por qué habla español? Sí. Me habla español. What the fuck? Did I say it right? Sí. He asks, why are you speaking Spanish? ¿Por qué? Oh. Yes. My answer to you still is yes. There's a modder in the lobby. He made it nighttime. Noticias con el turco en vivo. What's the best situation where someone could actually get away during a police chase? Forest, parking garage? No, parking garage. Parking garage, a public parking garage, especially with a roof overhead, that provides you coverage from the police chopper. There's also a lot of foot traffic there, so you can escape sometimes through that commotion. You can also potentially switch the car and like steal someone else's car quickly because there's like people literally getting in and out of their cars. In which case, like before cops can, figure out what the new car is that is now stolen, you can make distance. And it's like not a Grand Theft Auto no pixel meme. Another way to also get away from cops is motorcycles. Again, yes, this is also used in NoPixel, but it is 100% a tactic that people have successfully used in the real world. I literally know someone who used to evade the police regularly until he couldn't in a motorcycle. His name is Jeff Wittek. So they can literally just block the exit of a parking garage and do a checkpoint? Yes, I'm saying if you do it swiftly, that's the best way to evade the authorities. What are you talking about? Obviously, if you fucking spend a lot of time inside the parking garage, yes, they could potentially close off the exits, but they usually won't because if there's a lot of foot traffic, they're not going to fucking do that. Motherfucker, they do that immediately? No, they don't. Cops are at this point are banking on overtime. I feel like there's no canine units have been released. There's just this is overtime hours, I think. Overtime. They're all on the clock doing what for our society right now. Do they need 1,000 officers? Yes, dude. Of course they need 1,000 officers. What do you mean? This guy assaulted a cop. He hit one of their own. They need 10,000 officers. The reality is right now, they are underfunded, okay? If they were more funded, they would have even more cops there on scene. From what we understand, the way this started was with like an aggravated assault with possibly a weapon against a police officer, which is the reason why this chase began. And then he turned around and went into a foot chase. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. It was an umbrella. Yo, chill. Listen, I'm only following what I don't fucking know. They said the news said that he was using a weapon. Like possibly a gun. Which doesn't make sense for how little. They haven't really been as aggro. They said he had a gun, but I feel like they would have been way more aggro if that was the case. Yeah, assault with a deadly weapon. I'm hearing, ladies and gentlemen, I'm hearing from the police radio on the ground that he has a deadly weapon. The suspect, it's fentanyl. Apparently, he walked up to police officers at a protest and said, "I have pocket fentanyl," causing every cop in the vicinity to immediately fall to their knees. Like they found out Dua Lipa's dating Jack Harlow at Walmart. That's right. Every cop in the vicinity immediately perished with a pocket fent attack. Everyone knows that this is the most effective way to fight against cops. A legion of police officers immediately perished. There were no survivors on scene. This man has taken out approximately 25 cops with one pocket fentanyl. A very useful technique. Please be careful when dealing with fentanyl, as it has an area of effect that is a damage multiplier against police officers who, of course, have a buff for every other kind of thing, with the exception of fentanyl. Many people call it cop kryptonite. They have a damage debuff. Every single cop hit by fentanyl is taking crit damage across the board, plus additional weakness, plus toxicity. Now, part of the reason why the cops are having a hard time getting closer to this tree line is also because the suspect might still be armed and dangerous with more pocket fentanyl. God forbid. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about how easily this guy could evade the authorities, how much damage he could implement. Yes, you're right. Some of the viewers are calling in saying pocket fentanyl has 100% damage on armor. That's right. It could cut through armor like a hot knife through butter. Especially on a windy day here in sunny California, Los Angeles, the fentanyl damage boost. The fentanyl clouds have the capacity to reach miles and miles away. The radius, the area effect grows ever larger when it's on a windy day. These are a lot of things that the brave boys and girls in the blue have to think about. Many of you at home are never going to have to worry about the effects of fentanyl at a similar capacity. Meanwhile, our brave police officers, who definitely need more than the $2 billion budget that they've gotten thus far, they have to deal with that on a daily basis. And so do cop wives. Guaranteed crit. The son of the assaulted cop came forward and said some freak tried to suck off his dad to completion and also death. This just in. Said that the perpetrator was just simply trying to suck the police to show them how much he cares. They're saying that the suspect is armed with a wet mouth and a willingness to suck cops to completion, i.e. death. They call it the deadliest suck. Why, you could see the cops are pointing their AR-15s directly at the possible exits here. They're holding angles, reminding of this commentator of Valorante, Child Game.
Watch us online. We, of course, thank you very
a game famous for holding angles, of course, where you hold the angle extra hard.
We will see you then.
Balarate Juego de Niños, mira dibujos animados, gráficos para hacer. What the fuck? And they're packing it up and leaving, ladies and gentlemen. What the fuck? I guess he combat logged. Kind of fucked up to think about, but I think this is just delayed. Helicopters circling just single-handedly set our progress on combating climate change back a year. Their chat is saying, I see his eyes as well, which is pretty funny when you think about it. Oh! Oh! The suspect is moving! He's on the move. He's put his hands up in the air. What the hell is going on? Ladies and gentlemen, oh shit. I hope they don't shoot him. Suspect is now outside of the bushes. He's holding his hands to the side. How the fuck did we just catch this? Suspect is, One True King's very own S-Fan, they're saying. He's walking to a cop. Wait, these guys aren't even like trained. Oh, they are trained on him. Bro, I feel like they might shoot him. Probably had to take a piss. So he decided to give himself up to the authorities. Now he's backing up. They're saying, back that thing up for me for the one time. Do it for the culture. That's what they're saying, folks. Okay, I'm actually a little bit worried that he might get magged up. So I'm going to have to... Oh, no, he's now sitting. He's on the ground completely. He's laying on the ground completely. The K9 unit is waiting in the corner. Cops are now moving up. Bro, look at this. They have like literally the SWAT team, dog. What? He's like, I got the, I'm covering the tree line, brother. What, like, who's... Yeah, when I see stuff like this, I think about how underfunded the police are, you know? Yeah, they're looking for more homes in the bushes. That's it? All right, that's another conclusion. That's GG's, boys. That's it. That's the end of that one.